Sources tell CBS News that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu could visit Washington as soon as next week. This just days after President Trump urged two U.S. allies in the Middle East to accept more refugees from Gaza. The president proposed that Jordan and Egypt bring in around 1.5 million Palestinians to, quote, clean out that whole thing, unquote, meaning Gaza. Steve Witkoff, who serves as the U.S. Special Envoy to the Middle East, will travel to Israel Wednesday. He has said his visit will focus on implementing the second phase of the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas. For more on all of this, let's turn to our Liz Palmer, who comes to us from Jerusalem.
Today was the day hundreds of thousands of Gazans had been waiting for. They got to go home. The line stretched for miles along the Mediterranean seashore. Palestinians who'd had to flee in the opposite direction months ago now streamed north, hoping to find the remains of the houses and the neighborhoods they'd abandoned when the Israeli military ordered them to leave and the fighting drew close. Today there were reunions full of joy. Family members who'd been separated by the war embraced and marveled that they had survived long enough to see one another again. This procession had been delayed for 2 nerve-wracking days when Israel accused Hamas of breaking the terms of the ceasefire and refused to let the Gazans through. But the impasse was resolved when Hamas agreed to release the remaining civilian female hostage Arbel Yehud later this week. There was more news from Hamas on the remaining hostages, too. Of the group of 33 who have been or will be released under the terms of this phase of the ceasefire, only 25, we learn, are still alive. Back to you.
Liz Palmer, thank you very much.